Hi, I am the Box Office Wizard, bringing you weekend box office predictions and movie review. For today's show, going to give you an update on Beat the Expert. The final numbers are in for 2017. Let you know where I finished for the year compared to the other experts. Also give you my predictions for this weekend's box office, and also some movie news on the Cloverfield franchise. For the week, I actually came in third at 81.3%. Fourth place was Box Office Mojo at 74.5%. Second place was Box Office Profits at 84%. And coming in first was Box Office Pro, who had just an unbelievable week at 92.1%. He actually got first place, or he actually came within about 50,000 or so for like 4 or 5 picks. So he had a lot of almost near perfect picks. So he had a great week. So overall for the year, fourth place was Box Office Profits at 78.3%. I came in third at 81.6%. Second place was Box Office Mojo at 82.2%. And coming in first was Box Office Pro by 1/10% at 82.3%. So, hey, I'm still real proud of my number. You know, I don't have a lot of the access to all the, the numbers that kind of help sway some things at times. Either way, though, no complaints from me. I won it in 2016, so it's a new year. I'm going to get back on top. So either way, though, having fun doing it. So predictions this week. Number 10, I'm going to go with All the Money in the World. This movie debuted last week with $5.6 million, so it's a pretty good start for this type of movie. I'm going to give it about a 40% drop this weekend and put it at $3.35 million. Coming in ninth will be the movie Coco. This movie's now beginning to wrap up its run. It's actually at $553 million worldwide now, which is, I think it's kind of probably about the quietest movie I've seen hit over $500 million in quite a while. So, but either way, though, it's doing very well. Give it a 40% drop this weekend and put it at $4.2 million. Coming in eighth will be the movie Molly's Game. It did actually have a decent debut last week. Came out on around 270 screens. Came in with $2.4 million. So, that number will definitely increase this week, theater count and all that. So, I'm going to put it at $4.45 million, and I wouldn't be surprised maybe if it even goes up about $1 million higher than that. So, coming in seventh will be the movie The Darkest Hour. This movie's now at $26.7 million worldwide. It's actually starting to perform a little bit better. It seemed like it kind of got off a little slow, but I think it's going to have a decent weekend, not as steep of a drop. I'm going to put it only in a 25% drop, and I'm going to put it at $4.75 million. Coming in sixth this weekend will be the movie Ferdinand. This movie's now at $111 million worldwide. It's actually one that I'm kind of watching kind of closely here numbers-wise, because it is bordering on is it going to make a profit or not. I think I mentioned that already here in previous shows, but its budget is $111 million. That's where it's at right now. So it still has a lot of marketing to numbers to make up, and it's just not going as fast as they probably were hoping that it would. Either way, though, still in okay shape, I think. Hopefully I can get you some numbers here in about a month or a month and a half and see where it's going to finish up. So, this weekend, though, should have a decent weekend. I'm going to put it at $6.83 million. Coming in fifth will be the movie Pitch Perfect 3. This movie's now at $74 million here in the U.S., $104 million worldwide. So, with a $45 million budget, it's doing pretty good. I'm going to go with a 50-55% drop this weekend, though. This movie seems to be fading off a little bit quicker than they probably want. I'm going to put it at $7.85 million. Coming in fourth is The Greatest Showman on Earth. Continue hearing great word of mouth on this movie. Seeing lots of positives. This movie, like I said, just looks great. It's performing very well. It actually went up, I think it was like 75% last week. So, I mean, that's not unexpected for the holiday, but either way, though, it's still performing very well. So, it's got an $84 million budget. However, though, it's at $105 million worldwide right now. It's going to do very well this weekend. I'm only going to give it a 30-35% drop. We'll put it at $10.8 million. Coming in third will be the movie Insidious the Last Key. Yes, it's the fourth movie in this franchise, and it's it's that time of year which is just kind of blows me away a little bit. But January, February has always been great for these types of movies, for your horror movies and your scare thrillers and all that. So this movie should do very well this weekend as well. Dr. Rainier is back. She's actually supposed to be she's at her family house this time. So either way, though, it's going to do pretty well. 4, it being the 4th movie, I don't think it's going to perform as well as the others for their debut. But I'm going to put it at 15.8 million. May go a million or two higher, but that's where I'm going to go at, 15.8 million. Coming in second will be Star Wars. It will finally give up its #1 slot. This movie is actually just continuing to blow me away on how much it's done. 1.1 billion already worldwide, and it's going to continue to climb. I think we'll see a steeper drop this weekend. I'm going to put it at a 50 to 55% drop and put it in at 24.8 million. Coming in first will be Jumanji. It actually surprised last week on how well it did perform. It actually almost took the #1 spot. If you go with a 3-day weekend calendar, it was only behind by 2.5 million. If you go with the 4-day weekend, it was only 500,000 away. And it actually beat out Star Wars on Monday. So it's doing very well. 202 million here in the U.S. already. 158 million overseas. Only $90 million budget. Definitely going to be Jumanji 2. I think at this point you could put The Rock in any movie you can think of. One that popped in my head was the movie Mannequin, and it would make a bundle of money. So if they did a remake of the movie Mannequin, if you remember that silly movie. So this weekend, though, give it a 40% drop, and I'm going to put it at 30.3 million. Movie news, the Cloverfield series. Actually, the next movie is called The God Particle. And this movie continues to get pushed back. Not sure why. Originally had a release date. The latest release date was February. Let's see, February 12th, I think, or the 2nd. I'm trying to remember which date it was, but 2018, so it was just right around the corner here. It's now been pushed back to April 20th, 2018. So it doesn't sound like there's anything wrong with the movie other than that they're just trying to find the right time to play it. So hopefully that's it. I think it will do very well. Either way, though, as great as this series has been up to this point. So, hey, that's it for today's show. Thanks for tuning in. Leave your predictions in the comments below, and I'll continue giving you predictions you encounter. They're better than the weatherman. Take care.